Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new one and done. We're going to be taking a look at a little bit different style of a game. It's actually a very educational game called Shashingo, Learn Japanese with Photography. Um, so, right off the bat, the name, Shashingo, go means like language, where Shashin means photo. So you're learning language through photos. And that's what we're going to be learning today, which is, so far, it's a really good game. There are pros and cons to it, just like everything else, and I kind of want to go over some of those pros and cons with you today. And I'm having fun with it so far. There are certain things I'm kind of thinking about starting over, just because I think I made one big mistake, and I'll tell you about that. So what you are gonna have is basically like a small little Tokyo area, a downtown Tokyo type area, which is really handy. Have I not taken a picture of that? Really? And this is the issue that I'm walking into with the game myself, is that it's cool to take photos because you're learning Japanese, and I'll show you some, like this one right here. Okay, let's go across the street. If you right click, you get out your camera. Now, as you can see underneath it, it says konbini, and it shows how to write it underneath it in Japanese. That's convenience store and a car. So we're gonna take a photo of it.
コンビニ
That means convenience store. Now, the cool thing about this is that if you click on the photo, if you right click, on the back side of it, it'll have three words that are kind of connected to it. Convenient, you have benni,
便利
which is convenient. See if I could say the other ones. So, kau.
買う
Okay. Uh, ito, baito, suru?
バイトする
Close. That was a little close. The thing with, and we'll get into that too with words. You can hear how some of these things are said in here. Like with this one,
便利
bendy. The R's, there are no R's really in Japanese. The R's are said as, they sound like an L or a D. So da, di, do, de, do, instead of like what we would see as like ra, ri, ru, re, ro. Right? They don't say them that way. They say them as D's or an L. So that's where this one comes in with like bendy.
便利
Okay. So overall, the game is really well. But taking the photos is what hurt me in the long run, because, let me just get out of here real quick. You can, by pressing F, you can do a really cool little find mode thing where you take the photos that you've taken so far, and it helps you to learn those by saying the word and showing you the word, and then you have to go and take a photo of it, which is very helpful. The only bad thing is that I wish I would have known that beforehand, because I've taken so many photos of everything in the game except for this one over here. Let me get the run going here. So which one did I take a photo of? This one? Yep. Oh, I should... Okay, never mind. It's not actually taking a photo of it. You're just clicking on it to see what it says. I did take a photo of it before. Ramen.
ラーメン屋
Apparently that was one I needed to work on. That's what this means right here. In the find game or find mode, if you run into ones that you're having issues with, that you maybe click or take a photo of the wrong thing, it'll mark it as one that needs work. And that's what that means. So over time, you'll get better and better at finding these, and it'll remove that, which is very helpful. But the big downside of the game is just that it teaches you words. It doesn't teach you anything else other than the words. So if you go into tab and you look at all the photos that I've taken, now if you look on the far left side, you have like favorites, which the sakura tree.
桜
Let's see, ones I need to work on. Yeah, I don't know how I got karaoke wrong. That one makes me mad. Or paper lantern.
ちょうちん
Chochin. What I like about it is that it goes and shows you harigana and katakana, which is really helpful and really nice. The problem is it doesn't tell you how to say them. Because they're not what you would think. So, like, as an American, or English speaker rather, we see like A, I, U, E, O. Really, it's A, E, O, or U, like uno, U, E, O. Ka, ki, ku, ke, ko, sa, shi, su, se, so, and on and on. And then we get down to like R's, it's la, di, do, de, do. But it doesn't tell you that. That's the problem, is that the game teaches you basic words, which as a tourist, if you're going down there to visit and you don't care about learning the language, that's totally fine. You don't really need to learn a lot. You just need to know like the key phrases, like if you have like an Uber driver and he wants to know where you want to go or something like that, you just say the word for hotel and that's it. And then show him where the hotel is located on your phone and you're all good to go. If you want to learn, like me, I'm trying to learn more of getting more involved with the language and traveling there a lot more. Oh, it's raining. So I want to learn the sentences. Like for me, like if we go to a game store, like yeah, you can, as a regular person, you can just say Game Center. And you can just go to a game center or look for a game store type thing, right? But like if you're at the game store and you see a game and you want to ask him how much it is, if there's no price tag on it, sono game wa ikura desu ka? Like, how much is that game? You're not going to learn that kind of stuff in this game. So it's got its pros and cons. Overall, I think the game is excellent, though. I think it's very fun. I think some of the words are hilarious because they're not stuff that I would think of. Like, oh, where is it? Oh, that's karaoke. Oh, it's right there. So, this right here. So, they have these things called maid cafes. Like, they're cafes in Japan, but they're dressed like maids. Which, but if you click on it,
メイドカフェ
a lot of the words are very close to what you would think they would be. Like, more of the westernized words, really. Like, maid or cafe. Or kohi. It's coffee. Some of them are a little more different than what you would probably think. I know I clicked on you before. Let's pick a different one here. Oh, and as you're playing the game, before I pass these up, when you do the find mode, you will get coins. And we can actually do a small game of that as well. You can get coins for getting, like, your answers, right? You can use those coins in these. The gotcha gotcha.
ガチャガチャ
And you can use those to get things like filters. Like if I go and take a photo right now, see on the bottom where it's got the filters? So if I go through Q and E, it'll change. Have some like fun little filters. Oh, that's nifty. That's really dark though. Ooh. I thought I had. So which is the one that I took? Oh, this is the one that I took with the sakura tree. Okay. Let me click out of that. There we go. Let's see here. Trying to find one that sounds a little different than what we think. Ah, here.
公衆トイレ
Oh, toilet at the end is kind of toire.
公衆トイレ
Koshu tore.
公衆トイレ
Toire. Okay. Yeah, it sounds a little like toilet. So maybe that one's a little closer than I thought it would have been. I think magazines. Yeah, magazines one too. And this one I got because I was talking to my tutor on. I thought like magazine would have been more of a Western style word that would have gone run over, but it made sense like when she said it, because apparently it had something to do with like when they started printing magazines, and it was kind of like a universal thing. Like everybody started doing it, so they came up with their own word for it, which makes sense.
雑誌
So
雑
actually,
誌
what are the other words for that? Yomu,
読む 読む
atarashi.
新しい
Okay. Interesting or funny? Shiroi.
面白い
Omoshiroi. Actually, as far as hiragana goes, there is a really good source that I used that helps you learn hiragana and katakana really easy. So what I'm going to do is in the description box below, I'm also going to link that if you want to visit it. It goes over all of the hiragana and katakana. Well, the one I'm using, you'd have to dig around a little bit further and find katakana, but the hiragana one, it does a really good job of explaining. Oh, let's look for another one real quick. No, I want to get an example here. Let's see here. No. No, not that one. Trying to find. Okay, here.
自転車
Jitenja. So, like this one right here. This, like, loop. That's a she. And the way that was shown in the hiragana stuff that I was using was that it looks like a shepherd's hook. Use a shepherd's hook on sheep. She. And that makes a lot more sense. What do we got for bike? Noru. No, sorry, Nodu.
乗る
Fast. Haya.
速い
Hayai. Sorry. Hayai. This one was weird. They posted it as so this, if I were to break this down, this would be the HA, the ha, this would be ya, YA, and then this would be the I or the E sound. This one, like for example, they had the E is like, remember eels. Looks like two little eels playing with each other. I'm like, alright, that's a little far-fetched there. This one, what did they have for this one? They had this one as a I'm trying to remember what they had for ha. Oh, this one's easier for me. Osoi.
遅い
Sorry. Like for this one, for O, the O sound, it just looked like there were two O's in where this loop is. I'm trying to do them with the little sound thing at the bottom. So it's O. Well, that makes a lot more sense. So let us try. Did I get a picture of you? Oh, I did. Anything I don't have a picture. This one's really easy.
木
And then this is another one. It looks like a key. Like how it has the notches in it. Or the lines going through it. It looks like a big key. A key. Kiru.
切る
Means cut. Oki.
大きい
Big or large. Or mokusei. Say.
木製
Mokusei.
木製
That one. And that's where the issue comes in, though, like I said before, with taking all the photos. So if we were to do like the find mode and go into how many words we want to do, you can go as high as you want, really. But the issue comes into, if you're just learning how to play the game and you're like myself and you take 50 photos right off the bat, it's going to pick from 50 random words that you found, depending on how many you want to find. So if you haven't studied those words enough, you're not going to know. So it's been about a month and a half since I played this game. Some of the words I really don't know. So we're gonna play a little bit of the game. Find maybe, let's go for 5. But I think I'm gonna have to take a pause after each one. You guys won't see the pause, obviously, but I want to take a pause after each one and make sure I'm getting the word right, and then we'll go find it together, if I can't find it myself. So we'll go with guess attempts 2. We'll find 5. Practice reading and listening, and word set focused. Okay, so
超
cho, 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 cho. I'm gonna kick myself for not remembering this one. I remember the word, but I can't remember what it is. Cho. Give me 1 second. So, if this is what I'm thinking it is, I'm a dum-dum. I'm gonna find one first. I think... Are you... You need to stop moving. Gotcha.
街灯
So cho is a butterfly. Gaido, gaido. 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 It's not gate, is it? Oh, sorry. I can't actually go any further, but I don't like having that thing right in the way there. You're not gate, are you? No, you're not. Gaido. Gaido. Quick second. This is one that I definitely have to work on. I looked it up and it shocked me. It's a street lamp.
植え込み
Yukomi. Yukomi. Yukomi.
植え込み
Yokomi. Ooh, this is a tough one. I have no clue. Very interesting. I think this is it. Yeah.
カフェ
Shrubs. Oh. Cafe. Where is the cafe? You're not a cafe. Are you a cafe? I think you're a cafe. Yep.
ラーメン屋
Didn't we... We just saw that, and why am I blanking on it? There we go. So yeah, we got no weak words. We got no mastered words yet, but we earned 5 coins. Accuracy is 83.33%. Incorrect words, 1. It took about 4 minutes to get all of those. And that's obviously with looking up a little bit. Just a few of them I got, I would say, what, 2 or 3 out of the 5 that I actually got. The other ones I need to work on. So that's kind of this game in a nutshell, to be honest with you. There's not a whole lot to it. It's fun to just walk around and take pictures and learn different words. But again, that's all you're getting out of this. It's not really telling you how to say the letters, in what context to use them, like in sentences, or it's not teaching you sentences at all. So I recommend using this. That's saving. Thank you for that. I recommend using this game in conjunction with other stuff. This is fantastic for learning words, especially like if you're a huge tourist in Japan, you don't want to study the language, and like say you want to go sightseeing.
城
You just say Shiro. Like when you get into a car, you can tell the guy that you're looking to go to the Shiro, which means castle. And then say Kanko, you want to do some sightseeing.
観光
You want to do some Kanko, and you want to go sightseeing at the Shiro, right? So learning the context of those, because how Japanese sentence structure is different than English. So that's something to learn as well if you want to get into the language. But again, I highly recommend checking this game out. It's fun to learn words. And as far as learning hiragana and katakana, I will link at least the hiragana one below. so you guys have a good start on if you do want to jump into that. I think it's really fun to learn other languages, or if you're not learning Japanese, or if you want to learn something else, let me know in the comment section below what things you were thinking about getting into. I always find learning other languages is a really fun way of learning about that culture. It's just really neat. So thank you guys for stopping by. I hope you guys learned something about this game, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. So I will see you guys in the next one. Until then, take care and peace out.